Hello, everybody. Welcome back. For those of you who haven't seen my videos before, my name's Greta and I'm with ArtSphere. So today we are going to be creating little ballerina wire sculptures. And the materials you are going to need for this are wire, a wire cutter, a cork, a plastic bag, a piece of scrap fabric or ribbon, tape, and scissors. So just getting right into the lesson, we are first going to start by creating the body. So the amount of wire that you need depends on how big you want your sculpture to be. I'm gonna make mine about that big, like that wide. So not too big, but you're completely welcome to make it bigger. You're just gonna need more wire for that. So I'm gonna start off with making the head, and I'm just going to cut off like this much wire for the head. And I've found that the key with making these little wire sculptures is the more wire, the better. So I have my piece of wire to create my head, and I'm gonna take my two fingers and I'm just gonna kind of start wrapping it very loosely around my fingers, not letting it get tighter than the width of my fingers. And then I can kind of like form it so that I have something like that. So next, I'm going to make the upper torso and the arms. So I'm going to do this by first just taking a piece of wire. Mine's a little bit tangled right now. So I'm going to take a piece of wire, and if my head's up here, and like I said, you want more wire than you would like want the body to be long. So like if you want the body to be this long, you would want like this much wire. So I'm going to measure that out, leaving a little bit of extra, and I'm just going to cut that. So I have it, and I'm just going to wrap it around this part of my head just to attach it. So I have this kind of a shape going. So that's going to be my body. Now I'm going to make my arms. If I want my arms like that long, I'm going to get like that much wire just to be able to, again, wrap it around. And then wherever I want the arms to be, I'm just going to start by making like a cross and then just folding them, switching sides and tightening, and just do that a couple times. Okay, so here's my little guy so far, and you can always come back and trim things down if they are too long, but it's good to have more rather than not having enough. So now I'm gonna move on to my legs, and I already have one leg going. So like some of this torso is gonna be turned into a leg. So I'm just gonna cut another piece for the other leg. So I have like that much more. And I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing I did with the arms. I'm going to take this piece that I'm using for the leg, and I'm just going to twist it around the other leg slash torso piece of wire. So here's my guy so far. And now I'm going to just trim the legs and trim the arms a little bit. So I actually ended up just folding the wire over and making like a foot, but I left one side sharp because that's the side we're going to stick into our bottle cork and make a little stand. So now you can take the cork and you can poke it in like this so that it's standing, and just position the arms like however you want. So the next step we are going to take is to make her hair. And we're going to do this by making a little ponytail. And you can take some wire, like that much. Oops. And now you're just going to wrap it around the head. And it can be like really layered. You can even like layer a couple more pieces on here if you want. It's supposed to look just full. You can make it curly, so I might leave a couple like little loops, kind of like that, just to look like she has curly hair. And now I'm just gonna make her a little ballerina bun. And you can add more layers, and the more layers you add, it will look more like hair. So the last step of this lesson is going to be making the dress. So you're going to take your paper bag and grab a pair of scissors and just start cutting some pieces out. So just little pieces like that. And you can take your tape and you can kind of start to scrunch them, tape it on. So it's like this. And then you can take your fabric or your ribbon and cut. You don't need a lot for this part, like that works, just like a random little piece. And you can kind of like twist it like this to make a bow. And then you can tape that and create a shirt. So then here's the front of the shirt, and I'm just gonna do the same thing for the back. So once you have your little shirt completed, your ballerina is complete. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.